Wow. So this game was not on my radar. This game was not something I was going to watch. You
Come on.
know, there are so many other games to watch. 26 point spread. You know the deal. Then I see 24-3, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow. I'm changing my viewing here. I'm going to be catching some of this one, and usually it's a slow grind in an upset. Usually there's, take the air out of the ball, limit the possession, da, 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 da. There's a formula to it. Usually, man, they went for it.
Yeah.
Chucking the ball downfield repeatedly.
And incredibly explosively, hello again, and efficiently, hello again.
Yeah.
So let me go on over to ye olde State of the U Twitter account where I retweeted. I haven't gotten to read through it yet because I've been obsessed with this F1 manager, and I'm at the end of a race on a safety car, and I might finish 1-2 because Verstappen. Anyway, but if you go and look, so Chris Vanini from The Athletic, a good Michigan State grad, so a Michigander, wrote a piece today, and the tweet says Middle Tennessee had not completed a pass of at least 60 yards since 2019. It had 4 such completions against Miami. So yeah, to Mark's point of it being, they just took us up top, man. They just blurred us. And I mean, the second longest play was 89 yards. That was on a 6-yard stop route, literally. Corey Flagg, he can't play in space. I'm sorry. Like, he's really good coming forward. He might be good with the, setting the defense and calling the signals, but he can't play in space. He jumped outside of a receiver who's stopped by the name of the route. So he should have just went and hit him, right? Not saying targeting or anything. Just go tackle the guy who's right there. But he jumped and gave outside leverage, so inside through the middle of the defense, but they had trips to that side, so there's no one else on that second level. Sorry. And then James Williams from the third level, he's playing too high safety. He took, and I watched this play so many times because I knew we were going to talk about it because it was atrocious. James Williams took a terrible angle, let himself get blocked very far to the middle of the field instead of his high half. I think it was Keontre Smith got blocked, maybe in the back. I'm not sure, but he was on the ground. And so this guy was like, okay, I'm going up the middle. Then Flagg was like, okay, well, let me dive because he's not fleet of foot. So keeping proper leverage is what you need. And knowing on that play, going inside out, going through the guy, and maybe having your 2 defenders towards the sideline on the left-hand side are going to help you because there's nobody else in the middle of the field because you were that guy in the middle of the field. And like I said, Keontre Smith and James Williams, the other defenders to the wide side of the field, were either they took themselves out of the play or got blocked out of the play. And then Buddy, who's 5'8", 173, was like, hold on. Green grass. Gone. Luckily, Tyreek Stevenson played with great effort and finished his pursuit drill on an angle from who knows how far away, to go track that guy down. It was...
Wow. Cam left us quickly there in the middle of breaking down a play. So we hope Cam jumps back in. We hope that's nothing storm related, maybe just a quick glitch that has knocked Cam off. So in the meantime, I will run through the chat. Here he is.
I'm sorry. I went to go maximize my screen and I clicked another button and it took me to a different tab. So sorry, I'm back. Like I was saying, they just hit haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. I don't want to hear about DJ Ivy anymore because on that 98-yard touchdown, you're lined up almost on the far outside, not even the hash mark, but the tick marks up the sideline. The guy goes like he's going to go out to the sideline. His toes are almost on the sideline. If you're that far outside, where's the one place that you can go and still be eligible? The one place. The other 53 yards wide. But DJ turned and put his back. It's like he's trying to run him out. Didn't get a hand on him. That kid is still running that 98-yard touchdown. Go back and watch it. Never got touched. Not off the line, not off the move, nothing. I would have rather he fucking tackled him for 15 yards. I mean, pass interference. Like, just go tackle the kid, right? But no, took him up top. I don't want to hear about press man. I don't want to hear about DJ Ivy. I don't want to hear about it, right? I don't want to hear, oh, they went up tempo on the 60 whatever yard touchdown. You have Tyreek Stevenson to the bottom of the screen over the number 1. So that's his man. Whether you're playing man or zone, because zone is man until it's not, right? So he's over the number 1 receiver, the furthest outside receiver. That's his guy. The next guy inside is the number 2 receiver because you number them from the sideline to the middle of the formation. So Tyreek Stevenson, whether he's playing man or zone, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because zone is man until it's not. You got the number 1. That means the next guy inside is number 2. The next defender inside to Corey Couch. That's your guy, right? Again, zone is man until it's not, which means if he comes at you, you need to carry that guy. Why? Because Tyreek is going to stay with the 1 who happened to be the running back that they flexed all the way outside. But if you're playing zone, even if you're playing quarters, he gets 1, you get 2, and you run with your man, right? That's what you do. Because he's not saying, hey, Cam, over the top. No, okay, we're going to run it. No. Even if you're running that, fine. But then you stop your feet and you're looking at the 1 as the number 2 inside nickel defender for who, for what, for why. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because the quarterback saw that and said, oh, boop, out of there. And again, another play with Tyreek Stevenson, played with great effort, but he's not the fastest, and he almost got the kid by the ankle, but couldn't. And that's just on defense. We're not even talking about the fact of Tyler Van Dyke, first throw interception. That was a Malik Rozier 2018 special right there. 2017 Orange Bowl against Wisconsin, where he threw the ball directly to the guy in front of his face. It wasn't that bad, but it was that caliber of interception. And I tweeted it and I said, oh, it's going to be one of those days. The second one, threw it. Defender right there. Didn't try to throw it around him. Tipped it, caught it. I have no idea what DJ Scaife did when he's right there at the point of the catch of the interception before the return for the touchdown, and then just does a pirouette. I mean, it was a really great turn. I mean, you could be on anybody's dance team. Maybe the Sensations need another dancer because that was a wonderful turn for no apparent reason. So boom, touchdown, right? So then Jalen Knighton, and that was the second play of the game. So first offensive play is interception. Second offensive play is interception. I don't know how low or negative the quarterback rating could have went, but as low as negative it could have been, that was Tyler Van Dyke. Off the 2 first throws. Third possession of the game. Oh, hey, wait. We get a first down. Okay, we're going to move. 10-0 behind us. We'll be okay. We'll be all right. And then Jalen Knighton decided to go back to something that has plagued him since high school and said, I'm going to fumble the ball, and they're going to pick it up. Now, they didn't return that one for a touchdown. They did score subsequently. But that right there was the 7th offensive play. So 3 turnovers in the first 7 plays, including 2 on the first 2 plays. And it was a disaster class. I mean, Rick Stockstill, credit to him, Florida State alum, played quarterback there. He's been coaching at Middle Tennessee forever. He coached his kid there. He's coached all kinds of dudes. Richie James, he went to Memphis. But like, dude, they came in here and whooped our ass, and he correctly said that. And it took me directly back to last year against Michigan State when Mel Tucker said they're soft, they're sweet. They have no heart. They're some punks. And we're going to come in there and punk them, drag them out in the middle of the ocean, and drown them because that's what we do because we're Spartans. And Rick Stockstill said the same thing. Said we whooped this was an ass kicking for 60 minutes. This was no fluke, and it was no fluke. Go back and look at the offensive line in the backfield every single play, pretty much. Look at Tyler Van Dyke trying to throw the ball. You got whichever offensive lineman in his lap, right? Look at us trying to run the ball. Nope. I think it was 3.6 yards per carry without sacks, 1.8 including sacks, right, as rush yardage. Look at them on offense. Now we did get some penetration in there, but then they're like, okay, well, we're going to hit them in the mouth. And they did in the run game, right? So their offensive line physical, their defensive line too physical for us. And then I say, hey, up top, they had, I don't even know what the number is. It's in this Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It was like 200. It was like almost 300 yards on 4 completions, I want to say. In the fifth, it was more than 200. I got to go look it up. It was it was so stupid. It was so stupid. Oh my goodness. And it was on 4 completions. The 5th explosive play completion they had was only 21, 27 yards, something like that. Where is this piece? Hold on. I should have had this one at the top of my brain. I wrote it down. Go check it out. Yeah, I had a birthday dinner for somebody, so I didn't post this until Sunday and everything, but it's in there. But where is it?
You see
Where is
4
it?
plays of at least 60, correct?
Yeah, they had 4 throws of 60, and it was, where is it? Where is it? Here we go. 327 on 4 completions, 351 on 5. So yeah, it was 28-yard game. Cool. So they averaged almost 82 yards of completion on the 4 big completions. This is a passing game that hasn't done that. Their quarterback had never averaged more than 9.5 yards per attempt. He averaged 16.3 per passing attempt, including the incompletions. Like, this is somebody who has never done this. Well, there was like one game, his redshirt freshman year, he had 2 completions. It was against the FCS team. One got loose for a touchdown, ended up being a huge thing. But, I mean, it was only 2 throws. So, like, that's an outlier to the aggregate. But if you look at every single – and this kid, the quarterback was a former walk-on, right? But if you look at all of this, like, it was an incredible failure on Miami's part. And just – it was the – number 600 qualifier at Wimbledon or the U.S. Open who says, hey, I'm going up against insert legend of the game here. I'm hitting all big forehands, all big serves, any big backhand running ball. I don't care. I'm going for it. And if the shot drops, I'm winning. And if it doesn't drop, okay, well, then I was expected to lose anyway. But, like, I'm going for every big shot possible. And they did. And they hit them again and again and again. And didn't shit change all damn day. It was, I mean, it was as sound and thorough an ass whooping as I've ever seen. And I mean, from like playing national championship Florida State, playing Clemson 58-0, Virginia 48-0, last game of the Orange Bowl. I mean, they whooped our ass up, down, back, around. And you could tell, like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna dap you up on the sideline, but this ain't nothing new. And the thing about it is, it was something new because they had never done that shit, and they got blown out by James Madison 44-7 2 weeks ago. Who's a good team? They got Todd Centeio, who was like a 2000. It's 2012. He's like 2016, 15 recruit. I want to say from down here in South Florida, but like